Hey everybody, one of Wiisdom here. More news out of Gamescom. We're going to be taking our first look at Starcast. We'll cover his slogan, bio, images, and gameplay. Pretty excited about this guy. He hadn't been in too many previous leaks. Great time to join the Skylander Club forum, skylanderclub.com. I built the site, I run the site, I made it for people like you. Check it out, sign up, we would love to have you. That said, Starcast, his slogan's going to be a shot in the dark. Kind of have to do some mining to learn that. That's why I hope you watch my videos. Dark Element, that's where he's going to hail from, and he is of the Ninja Battle Cast. So, in Starcast seems to channel several characters. It is almost like a combination of Slam Bam and Stealth Elf, blended with a dose of Starstruck. The bio's intro should also sound familiar. So there's a couple other characters we could draw from, but take a look at him right here. You can see the Dark Element there in the foreground, and of course he's most similar looking to what? The Ice Yeti Slam Bam, right? That we're in the middle of doing upgrades on. Here's the toy image. Note the dark base, obviously dark, and then that Shuriken, the throwing star, that's going to be your Ninja Battle class. And it works quite well for him, does it not? This screenshot I absolutely love. Again, if you were to reimagine Slam Bam as a ninja, I feel like this is what you come up with. When you see the gameplay, he's a bit more sinister. You can kind of pick up on some of that, but a couple of other characters, like I said, I can kind of see in there, but if I had to keep it as basic as possible, I'd go Slam Bam plus Stealth Elf crossed with Starstrike. So let me know what you kind of see in him, but I think he's looking like he's going to be a pretty fun character. You'll see that in the gameplay here shortly. So here we are. This is our final screenshot. We're going to get into his bio, but looks to be very promising, and the video reveals more than the screens. No one knows where Starcast came from, including himself. Sounds familiar, right? He was first seen falling out of the sky and landing directly on top of Master Eon after he had made a wish for a ninja master to train the new generation of Skylanders. So this is a pretty fun bio, I must say. While it appeared that Eon's wish had come true, it was later revealed that Pop Fizz had simultaneously made a wish to get out of anger management lessons with the old Portal Master. So we've got a clever play here between, Pop Fizz versus Eon, and their different desires, with Starcast seemingly falling out of the sky. That's another element that should sound familiar. Therefore, it was impossible to determine if Starcast was the result of one wish or the other. But after a brief martial arts display, it was clear to all the mysterious Starcast was indeed a very skilled ninja warrior. So there's actually, again, several ties to previous bios, but seeing how Master Eon had to walk around in crutches for the next few weeks, it was also clear that anger management class would have to be postponed. So it was a win-win, particularly for the Skylanders, because they acquired, of course, Starcast. So here we go. I'm going to give you one more look at the image here, and then we're going to get into the gameplay. I would love to have this thing in hand to kind of appreciate the color contrast, but the day will come soon enough, I suppose. So here we are. If you're wondering what this is, the B-roll has been massive this time. This is basically what I believe is a gong battle. I saw that in some crankcase footage I will send out. And basically you're corded off, sort of surrounded by these laser beams, and you see those dots. The green dots represent enemies you have killed. The red dots represent enemies you have actually had spawned in on you. The blue dots are just, there for placeholders until the enemies spawn. You'll see as he kills a few more, the last three blue dots will light up. And then ultimately, when you get all green lights, that means all the enemies have spawned, you've killed all the enemies, and you can safely progress. So if you'll note, you're probably watching Starcast here. In addition to the obvious projectiles, which are rapid fire, which is fantastic, kind of brings to mind trigger happy, that right there, my friends, that looks super promising. He also has this sort of like sneak and teleport. There's the gates cleared. Look at that XP though. I'm hoping that helps us level up at the higher levels. Now, you'll see this in a lot of the B-roll. You get, common, rare, epic, etc. And you can actually now complete the fruit-fueled sets. They have different sets of armor. And I thought that was a nice touch. That's something we haven't seen that sort of developed to that point in the previous footage. But that right there is so cool, just the ability to move around and do damage while doing so. Right here, you kind of got like classic SSA, you know, sort of dungeon puzzling, if you will. He makes quick work of it, but it gives us a good look at the level. It's a shame it's a dark level. While that looks great, it also sort of takes away from the detail. This area here, you should remember me like combing over a million times with Wolfgang, highlighting his abilities. Right there, though, pay attention. He created a decoy very much akin to Stealth Elf. He's got a ground pound of the blast radius. And he just seems to be a behemoth. And I'm very, very excited about this. So, would have fit into a couple other elements, you know, but I think dark fitting, kind of given what we've seen with Trap Shadow, some of the others recently. So that said, the levels, when you get more light, you can sort of appreciate the graphic detail. I feel like that's kind of what we have here. Again, note the clone, and then he goes on wrecking people, and I think I've seen the clone actually do some attacks and damage as well, so should be pretty promising, I think. But let me know your thoughts on this guy. The screenshots are so awesome, we gotta do it again. Wiisdom.com, SkylanderClub.com. Again, check it out, sign up. I'd love to have you join us. I run the site, not some crazy third-party person that secretly plays, you know, other games or something. It's a hardcore community for the collectors and fans. And like I said, I'll have a ton of videos coming. I've got a real job, you know, so I kind of have to do this late at night. But let me know your thoughts on Starcast, and I will catch you guys back here for much more Skylanders Imaginators news.